fashion. Hope you have a wonderful day. Today I'll be taking you how to cut and sew a ruffle smoking sleeve. Trendy sleeve, now it can be on a corset, it can be on a normal breast cut. It depends on where you want to attach it to. So after making a with this particular fabric, then you're going to cut out a sleeve. It can be an off-shoulder sleeve, it can be a normal shoulder sleeve like this. Then you're going to transfer this, we're going to pleat it around this area. So I'll be showing everything to you accordingly. This is my needle and thread. You can see I've tried it already at this area. So the first thing you'll be doing here, because the measurements I want to be making here, they are not constant. It depends on what you want and how you want it to be. So I want the distance to be 3 by 3. What I mean by 3 by 3, you're going to see it when I sketch it out. So you can do 1 by 1, you can do 2 by 2, you can even do 4 by 4. So it depends on how you want yours to be. But here I'll be making use of 3 by 3. So the wideness of this now, it depends on how big you want the sleeve to be. The wideness is 29 inches and the length here is 23 inches. So, and that is what I'll be doing now. I said I'll be using 3 by 3. You can see this is 3 inches. So another 3 inches. The distance will be 3 inches. So then I'm going to pull it. I've done with horizontal line. What remains now is the vertical line. So with the same distance of 3 inches. Yes, so that is all I'll be doing for the rest. So after sketching it down like this, the distance is 3. This is 3 by 3. You can see it is to make a slant from edge to edge, and that is what I'll be doing now. So I'll not be starting from this upper part. I'll be starting from here. So from here now, so I'll be leaving space like this. And I did the first one, I didn't do the second one. I will do the third one, I won't do the fourth one. I started from here, then I leave a space, the second, you can see. Then when I get to the next line, I will meet all this line. Then I get to the third line. I start from here, not from this particular area. I leave this line, then I go down to the other line. I didn't start from where I start the second one from. Then I come to this area, which is adjacent to the first line. You can see. So that is I sketch it. I leave a space. So this is how you're going to do it. The reason why we are not going to do all this area, because they are going to fall to the stitching part of the sleeve. That is why you have to leave it this. So now this particular shape is for a sleeve. So it's after when you stitch it around the sleeve, then you're going to get the shape of the sleeve. So that is why we are not going to sketch all this area that fall to the edges. So the next thing that I remain here, don't do a mistake. You don't scratch this particular graph on the right side of the fabric. Make sure you do it at the wrong side of the fabric. So the next thing that I remain here is to use my needle and thread, and I'll be showing you how I'll be doing it on the lines. So the first thing you do is to take this line, this edge, Then you take it together like this. Then you can use machine if you like. You can use hand needle if you like. It depends on how you want it. Just make sure you tie this area. So you can see it. This is how you'll be doing for each and every line. You can see from this edge to this edge, then you stitch. Yes, I'm done with the tacking. You can see the way I tack it, or this is the one side of the fabric and this is the right side. You can see the beauty of the sleeve. You can see it. Now the reason why we're not tag all this area is that I told you earlier that we're going to stitch this area on the sleeve, and this is my sleeve. This is the sleeve here. You can see this is a sleeve with a shoulder. If I'm making this particular sleeve on the corset, that means it's going to be on an off shoulder, or else is an illusion corset. That is where you get to make it with a sleeve with a shoulder. So let us know we're going to make this on an off shoulder. So I'll be cutting this upper part out. So we're using 4 inches here. The wideness here is 4 inches. And it's going to be like this. You see? Then like this. That means this area is going out. And that's what I'll be cutting for you. It depends on how wide the option, how deep you want the off shoulder to be. And so the deepness is not much here. The deepness is just 1.2 inches. You can see, so you can decide to make it 4 inches, 3 inches. It depends on how deep you want the off shoulder to be. But yeah, this is what I'll be using. So after that, I'll be opening it like this. Then I'll be notching. I'm going to notch the center here to know the center of this before stitching it around the sleeve. So the same thing applicable to the other side here. I'm going to know the center. So after that, I'll be stitching it on the fabric like this. I'll be stitching it. So when I'm done with it, I'm going to show it to you. So now I'm done with the first stitching. You can see. So the second stitching now, I'll be stitching it around this area. I'll start from here to this area. So let me go and do it and show it to you. So I'll be stitching it around this area. This is after stitching it around the sleeve. You can see it now. So the next thing to do is to take the shape of the sleeve. Now I'll be stitching it now. After then, I'm going to show it to you. Welcome back. Here is the finished work so far. This is a smoky Ruffle sleeve. You can see how beautiful it is. You can see it. So this is the shoulder, and this is an off shoulder. You know, when you place it below the shoulder is an off shoulder. You can see how it is. You can see how beautiful and simple it is. So make sure you try it on your own to see how it's going to come out. So for those watching me for the first time, make sure you subscribe to my channel, and thanks to all my subscribers for watching me always. See you in my next tutorial. Bye.